Hello everyone, I'm PrussianPrince with finally Total War Warhammer 3 Let's Play. And this is going to be as the Exiles of Khorne. Khorne. Playing as Skarbrand the Exiled. So, first of all, thank you Creative Assembly for giving me early access to this DLC. Now, let's get on with it. So, Exiles of Khorne. Well, first of all, let's go over the difficulty, right? So I'm playing on Legendary Campaign difficulty, normal battle difficulty. Reasoning for that is simple. Normal battle difficulty, I always go with this because I don't like buffing either my own units or the opposing units in battle. I just want to know that, you know, my units perform as they should, and same thing with the AI's units. So that's why I go with this particular setting here. Now for campaign battle difficulty, legendary and very hard because, you know, I want to have more of a challenge. But I don't want battles to be effective, right? Just, I want to know how units play and, you know, are played normally, how they perform. So, yeah, there you go. That's my reasoning for these settings. I could perhaps go with very hard because I don't like some things on legendary, like for example, no manual saves. So yeah, and there's actually other things I think, but yeah, it's the main stuff. So yeah, legendary and normal. Now what does Skarbrand the Exiled do? Well, it's actually very interesting because this guy apparently he's fallen from graces. That's part of his lore apparently, because you know he tried to take down Khorne and he failed, so he got thrown down into fire, and you know his wings burned and he cannot fly anymore. Apparently that's the way things work. But you know he's gathering skulls, and yeah. So interesting stuff is that his army is actually replenished in foreign territory. He hates all other Khornate factions. He's got a lot of he actually gains movement range after raising a settlement, which again, I'm not a big on like Warhammer or Warhammer 2 in terms of how much I know about campaign effects and stuff, but I'm not sure if this was ever the case, you know, because this is pretty interesting. He also has campaign movement range plus 35% after winning a battle, so this guy is just going to be zooming around the campaign map basically, so that's actually pretty impressive. Then we have recruitment cost minus 35% when an enemy or raised territory. He spawns over here. Basically, that's where we have the Exiles of Khorne. Settings again, all of these. Minimal advice frequency, because that's what we want to go with, basically. Now, let's go ahead and hit start campaign, so we enjoy the cinematic.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters. Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Skarbrand, rage incarnate. I had but a moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades. The demon had spent millennia harvesting skulls to earn the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God, Khorne. The skull of Ursun would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Skarbrand. I am but a servant, ready to aid your slaughter.
I can smell the magic on you, Seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me guide you through the maelstrom to where Belagor imprisons the bear. Take his skull. All I want is a drop of Ursun's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear. One skull for the throne. The rest are mine to collect.
the God Bear. A worthy trophy for the Skull Throne.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool cinematic for sure. And now we're gonna go into the intro, so to speak. So let's go ahead with it.
Find me skulls, little man, or yours is next.
At once, mighty Reaper. The whole region is awash with heads that will easily be parted from their necks. Here is your first prey, a mortal army wishing to catch the gaze of the Blood God. Instead, they draw your attention. Slaughter the mortal insects that infest this region, and claim Bloodfire Falls as your own. Further afield, you'll find plenty more enemies to rip asunder. The forces of hated Slaanesh cower at the monolith. Or perhaps seek out more of Khorne's disciples. Not to ally with, of course, but to kill. For your father cares not from where the blood flows. In the south, you may encounter greenskins. Then there are the Norse, mortals who will worship you if you let them, or introduce them to your twin axes. If you continue your trail of destruction south, then even richer lands shall be in reach. The fragile souls of Kislev and the Empire will fuel your rise to ultimate power. Only the spineless occupy such settlements. Followers of Khorne bring slaughter, razing everything until there is naught but blood-stained ruins. The more skulls you take, the easier it will be to enter the realm of chaos and seek the dying god. So, let the blood harvest begin.
Okay, that was really actually quite cool intro. So let's go ahead with this. How they play Exiles of Khorne. Servants of Khorne will automatically wage war on any non-chaos factions they encounter. Okay, skulls. So coordinate factions collect skulls in battle from chaos cults, from raising settlements, from skull piles to appease the blood god. Skulls are required to capture settlements and research technologies. Yep. Bloodletting. So the armies of coordinate factions accumulate bonuses as they win multiple consecutive battles. Yep. Drawn to destruction. So the forces of Khorne are incentivized to raise settlements as they conquer. Demonic armies may be summoned when a settlement is raised. Control of a ruined settlement will fall in time to any Khorne faction that partially controls the province it's in. Yep. So the Great Game. Coordinate factions participate in the Great Game, vying with the other followers of Chaos to spread the most corruption over the mortal realms. Okay. First things first, engage the enemy. So the Chaos Lord and his retinue seeks to make a name for himself and draw the eye of the gods. The only thing he's good for is fodder. Slaughter them. Chaos Lord and his retinue seeks? Wouldn't that be seek? Not an English native, but asking. I'm curious. Okay, so we'll get 800 favor. So get 200 skulls, and we'll get hero recruited, which is the Blood Reaper. Pretty cool stuff. Now, look at this. We've got the Skull Throne, which I feel like we should already start with. That's pretty cool. Yep, so we got that. Now we got this for 10 turns. That's obviously pretty amazing. Post-battle loot, all the campaign movement range on raising settlement and that sort of stuff. And blood hosts and the summon. So yeah, that's very cool. Now we gotta look at this settlement here. So what do we got? We got this, Chaos Furies and Chaos Warhounds. And Fleshhounds of Khorne. I don't really like any of these units. I don't like chariots in general either. So we can demolish this building. Now here, what can we make? This would be pretty decent, I think. The armor, Chaos Warriors of Khorne plus this cultist. We got some halberds. This looks pretty cool. Spawn of Khorne, monstrous infantry, huh? Blood Letters of Khorne. What do we get here? Blood Shrine, Skull Cannon. Okay, Blood Crushers, Skull Crushers. Minotaurs, and Bloodthirster. Okay, that's interesting. Blood Reaper. We have the walls here, which are really tempting. Khorne Tribute. That's pretty interesting too. But I think what I'm gonna end up going for is probably the armory. So yeah, we'll go with both of these. Give me the armory. Well, actually, we're demolishing that. We're not going for that. So there you go. Now, what else are we gonna go for? Well, what we're gonna do here is we actually have to go to the research tab. Yes, this is technology. We have the amount of skulls here, and we have the skull cost for technology. You can see the technology over here gets more and more expensive, as you see. So yeah, there you go. Cool that we can actually search here for, you know, something. That's very cool. But what we want to do here is we want to go for the... There's actually lots of good stuff here, I think. So the Blood Feasting is pretty cool. Bitter Raiding, not necessarily. Skull Harvesting is okay. Spread Rage looks very, very good, I guess. Raging now and Rage Within, it's okay. This is not great. Serial Killing is amazing, however. I think that's what we're gonna go with first. Either this or Spread Rage. I think those two should be the first. One or the other. Probably Serial Killing, honestly. More movement range is very good. And we wanna keep like the blitz going essentially. As the Exiles of Khorne. So now we have here Skull Harvesting. Probably Spread Rage is gonna be next. And then we'll get Skull Harvesting. That's probably the best. And then yeah, we'll see what we want here. We'll see. Okay. So we got technology set up. Diplomacy doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. So, what we're gonna do next is... Well, we have this army here, right? We got the mission here to engage this guy. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna attack him here. Hello. Now, of course, the game says this is a decisive victory. If we auto-resolve, we won't even lose the unit. However, our army is small, and we really need to make sure that our battles are as efficient as possible. Now, sometimes, you know, the auto-resolve is more efficient than actually fighting the battle yourself, what I have found. Or maybe I'm just terrible sometimes at battles, but, you know. Okay, so... Let me know how you want this campaign to go in terms of battles. I'm not going to be showing all the battles, and I will be cutting out the loading time, but I'm curious if you want me to also show them from a cinematic perspective or actually live. I'm leaning towards cinematic, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to go with just regular live battles because that's what I've done so far. So, but I do think that going with cinematic might be pretty interesting. However, let us begin. Okay, so we have returned to the battlefield. Got Skarbrand. We got a lot of stuff here. Now, how are we gonna take this engagement? That's the real question. I'm not entirely sure, but I do need to use the cavalry just extremely well here. This guy's gonna be very useful too. I wanna take out that dude. Yeah, we need to move these up as much as possible. Move up. So now what I'm gonna do is... Oh, Marauder Horsemen. I hate those. Yeah, I actually do hate those with a passion. But I feel like these guys might be able to take them out quite efficiently even. We'll see. However, we're gonna be walking... actually running towards this way. Yeah. We wanna make sure that we take them on at an angle. I'm actually quite... curious. Oh yeah, because we attack, they don't really feel any pressure to do anything. So, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Let's go fast forward. They are turning their army around, which is quite cool. It's not letting me flank them. Not bad, not bad. Now, if we move this way... Yeah, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is... Yes, we're gonna go in like this. Yep. I'm gonna push up these guys. I'm gonna go from the flanks, because we should. Okay. Chase these guys. Oh my goodness, they're actually doing damage to me and being annoying. Do not withdraw. What are you doing, guys? Okay, get in there. Okay, so we want to use this guy to chase. That looks actually pretty good. Okay, that's, again, pretty good. Nope, we don't want to do this. Okay, we took that engagement, which is very good. Want to go for some charges in here. Oh, what are we doing here? Totally forgot about that. Okay, just go in. We just messed up our charge, didn't we? Sort of. I guess we spawn here. Now these guys will take out this dude. Rampage, because why not? Engagement's going our way. This dude should actually get taken down, and quickly as possible. These guys are broken. Everything's broken here, so that's good. Okay, now we'll take that guy out. Keep chasing if we need to. We do want to try and wipe this out. Yeah, just take them all out. Chase those down. Chase those down if you can. Okay, actually, I want to engage on these guys. Okay, so fast forward. This guy's gonna just get deleted. And has been wiped out. That's pretty cool. Oh, what? Wait, was that ours? No, right? Did we lose a Warhammer? No, we didn't lose anything. Like, what are we talking about, right? What are you doing? Hello, Skarbrand, go take him out. Now. Take him out. Oh my god. I never seen that before. Okay, that is actually pretty amazing. He just pushed him down there and just killed him. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. I wonder if even they were like full HP, if they fell in there, they would die, you know? That is amazing. I've never seen that before, but that's really freaking cool. Alright, so I'll see you on the campaign map. Okay, so we have returned. Now we have a couple of options here. We can reap captives, we can devour captives, or we can offer us tribute. All three options are cool. I think I'm gonna devour captives because we need to replenish. We're gonna have to keep our strength maxed out. There we go. We killed them. Mission successful. We gained favor, skulls, and we recruited this dude. Killed them in battle. We got also a talisman of protection, which is really cool. I have mission issued slaves to darkness. Recruit 2 new units. Skarbrand needs no help. Skarbrand can kill anyone, but old man says it's best to summon more bloodletters. Skarbrand, comply. And Skarbrand will rage. Wow, he's really dumb, isn't he? At this point. Okay, so what are we gonna go for? Obviously, first things first. We always get this brute marcher because, you know, movement speed is very, very cool. Okay, now what are we gonna do here? Well, holy manifestations. We could do this, but I'm not really a huge fan. However, I feel like we can go in there, and this guy, I'm really tempted to... I'm not really sure where I should send him. We could send him around, or we could not send him around. Diplomatic status. We're at war with those guys, so yeah. We don't actually care about this stuff. We will send Mr. Goreflinch out to get him. But not yet, because, you know, we won't be catching up. So I wonder... I'll use Goreflinch to scout out the enemy here, I guess. Or do I want him to move up? Yeah, let's move up, actually. Okay, so now we have Mr. Skarbrand here. We're gonna go into the Brass Glacier. So we have all of this stuff. Yeah, I know. Hero, Blood Reaper. Go in here. Now again, Pyrrhic victory. If we auto-resolve, we don't lose any units, but, you know... I don't like taking risks. Also, casualties medium. So, yeah. Also, we need to just be as efficient as possible, as I said before. So, let's fight the battle. Okay, so we have returned to the battle map. Now, how are we going to approach this, actually? First of all, let's do set our groups first. Could go from here, could go from here, or could go from here. I feel like this is better because we'd have to go uphill there. But is this actually... I feel like this area, is it slightly larger? No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna push through here, actually. But then this area is a little bit wider if you do actually manage to break through. And this is closer. Where is it? Yeah, it's slightly closer to us, actually. Okay, so we'll push through here. We'll go ham. I'm curious. I might actually just keep, like, some bloodletters sort of around here, right? Yeah. Whoa, don't select all of them. These warhounds, we'll put them over here. Oh, damn, they set up freaking barricades here. Okay, that sucks. We'll push through there then, right? Yeah. Around through there, we'll send this guy out because we need him to start grabbing some of those. Or actually, can he grab this? Yes, he can grab that. Meantime, we can also send these guys over here. Okay, it's good. Okay, send these bloodletters out, send the cavalry out. Push these guys in, just push them heavily. Okay, now this Marauder Horseman unit might actually be super annoying, but we'll see. I want to capture all of these things here. We also have a summon here, which I'm not sure about using right now, you know. Gonna send this guy in here first. Okay, so I'm gonna summon them there. Gonna send this guy in. Why are you so slow? Hello, guys. Okay. Yep, I know you're getting in there, so it should help. Nah, we're actually gonna just pulse through in here. Because this guy is starting to take damage. We do want to start disengaging him. This stuff we're actually capturing here. Disengage and go for some charges. We caught those, which is great. Good job, guys. These guys are capping this still. Disengage the guy. 20 kills, 10 kills. Okay, not too much. Grab some charges in there, you know. That'll help the most. Okay, so we dealt with those guys. These guys are capping. Unit has been wiped out. Yeah, it's that spawn, actually. Doesn't really matter if that spawn dies or not. We got the charges in here with the Blood Crushers of Khorne. Whoa, what? Why is our lord out there? That's a mistake. Sure. We've almost capped a lot of these. Yeah, I should have used the lord because that's like the most important part. Okay, these Blood Crushers of Khorne, they need to disengage because they're actually starting to take massive damage. It's not good. We captured this. We're going to capture this soon as well. Disengage with this dude. Yeah, the Blood Crushers of Khorne are disengaged. We also captured this. Also buff here. Disengage the dude. Okay, that dude's just gonna be able to take them out. We're going in with the Blood Crushers again. Oh wow, they actually really went ham on us. Okay. Go in here again. We just gotta keep things, you know, efficient here. Get the Lord, because then we can do a great job here. Okay, so we're gonna spawn these on top. That'll make them rout, probably. Yeah, we've basically won, and everyone is dead. Very, very good. So I'll see you on the campaign map. Okay, so we took them out here. We got decisive victory. We got some rewards. Lots of experience, skulls, and total favor. Very good. Now, this is the first settlement we captured. So we have a couple of options here. We can occupy. Probably the worst option, because we lose a lot of skulls. You don't really need to do that, because when things are raised, there's a chance that we colonize them anyway. If we occupy them, you know, things will get rough for our army. Anyway, if we sack, no, we don't want to do that. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Potentially, but honestly, Blood for the Blood God is the way to go here, because it's gonna give us a blood host here. And yeah, blood hosts, as you can see, they cannot recruit or exchange units with other armies. Take damage over time. You know, survival can be extended by fighting battles. All right, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go with this for the blood god. We raise that, and that's very good. Now we're losing a lot of money because, you know, we're fighting stuff here, and that's not great, right? So yeah. This army, however, is really, really cool. This guy's leveled up. What are we gonna go with? I'm tempted to go either inspiring or, well, we have skill points. We can start maxing out the Blood Feast, or we can go inspiring presence and then max out Skull Takers, because that's pretty good too. I'm tempted to go inspiring presence and Skull Takers all the way, and then maybe Blood Feast, or Blood Feast first. Replenishment would be very, very good. No. 316. I mean, really sure. Okay, let's go with inspiring presence, because just because, right? Now if we go with March, we'll be able to make it to the enemy like next turn-ish, right? Or wait a second. Wait a second, wait a second. If we go all the way here, right? There can be something to be said about this, right? Can we not do it? And then, yes, we'll attack the target army immediately. We'll do this. Decisive victory is decisive. I'm not actually going to show this. I'll fight it manually, though. So, yeah. Okay, decisive victory is decisive. But we did get some wins here, so that's that is actually pretty good. Now what we're gonna do is, I definitely want to devour the captives, I feel like, at this point, because replenishments are important. Yes, do that. We killed in battle Khorne, and now we actually have this. Gonna go with good old Skull Takers, so we gotta. And now what we can do is, oh damn, we cannot reach there, but we can do it in 2 turns, I guess. So yeah, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just... Should we wait down there? I mean, I'm not sure. These guys can't even make it much further anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, they actually have no movement speed anyway, so we don't have much of a choice. And we also cannot recruit here, right? So yeah. We are, however, replenishing, so that's pretty good. We have these armies. Yeah. I thought these guys would gain something too, but we're actually gonna end this episode here. So what I want to say is thank you all for watching, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and follow me on social media. And I shall definitely see you all in the next episode.